Hello, my friends. Welcome to Magical Musings. This is Nefer Kefri, and I have a review and flip through today of the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Linnea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood. They are also the author and creator of the Forest of Enchantment Oracle, which I reviewed on my channel last week. You can see that review here. The Oracle was published just recently in 2025. The Tarot was published in 2019. Both decks are published by Llewellyn Books. As with the Oracle deck, the Tarot deck comes with a magnetized side spine here, so the lid will remain closed and you can set the deck in your bookcase as you would a book. As we open it up, we have a guidebook. It measures 6 by 9 inches. There's a pull ribbon, so you can easily get your book out without causing it to get dinged or anything. And the deck, there's also a pull ribbon under the deck, so you can easily pull it out. And there's a lovely illustration of a swan. Now let me close this. Here is the back of the box, the other spine, top, bottom. The deck retails for $29.99 in the US. Available at Amazon and all other fine book retailers. And there will be a link below in case you wish to order. That is my affiliate link. And I make a very tiny commission from that at no extra cost to you. And it's a nice way to help support my channel. And I appreciate your support. Your Path Through the Enchanted Forest by Linnea Weatherstone. This is, like I said, 6 by 9. What I really love about it, and what Llewellyn has basically started doing with all their guidebooks, is they provide full-page illustrations of the cards. So their books make great study companions. You don't have to take the deck out. You can just focus on the image of a card in the book as you're studying the meanings and looking at the symbols. And the larger 6 by 9 images really help with that. Now, I don't have the exact image here, but just to compare the size, it's pretty much, 3 times larger than the original, than the card. It's really great. The meanings, the beginning of the interpretation will explain what's going on in the card. It may explain a little bit of the story behind the character depicted on the card. This is the Wise Woman card, the equivalent of the High Priestess in other decks. Then it'll have meaning at a glance, which are going to be your keywords. And then it'll have a closer look. And it'll bring your attention to a particular symbol on the card whose meaning has something to do with the interpretation. Then it goes on to the next. So it's not too heavy in the interpretations of the cards. If you are unfamiliar with Tarot, and if this is your first deck or you haven't been reading very long, I really recommend the book Reading the Tarot by Leo Martello. You can get that on Amazon. I'll try to remember to link to it below as well. Excellent beginner's tarot book. There is also the guidebook for the Robin Wood Tarot. I can't remember who wrote that one. It's Lewis. I can't remember. I'll try to link to that one below as well. That one's really good. And the Robin Wood Tarot is also excellent for beginners. But this one, it's very much like the Forest of Enchantment Oracle. It's, by the same artist. So the style is going to be identical to the other deck. These two work so great together. I've been using them together quite a lot, and just the way that they harmonize with one another, the way that the Oracle can help to bring out additional details from your tarot reading. It's amazing to see them work together. It really is. What else can I say about the book? There's notes in the back for a little tarot journal with a little bit of illustrations, which I thought was a really, really nice touch. Let's see how many pages that has. I've never looked. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There's 20 pages, and each page of the journal in the back of the book, well, no, every other page has a different illustration on it, taken as a detail from one of the cards in the deck. Really nice touch. It's a little bit about the major and the minor arcana, how to use your deck. Spreads. Your day in the forest, which is your typical 1-card draw. Then you have 2 cards, and it's their meanings. The card position meanings are, who am I as I enter the forest today? Number 2 is, who will I be when I emerge? So that can pertain to a situation or an issue you're facing. Then we have one called breadcrumbs and moonstones. That's interesting. Then we have the owl's advice, and that goes over the W questions: who, what, when, where, and why, and then the message. And then another one called the shining eyes, creeping feet. And then finally, the Council of Animals, which is a 12-page spread. And the card meanings go along with the main theme behind 12 of the cards: toad, fox, deer, tawny owl, merlin, hawk, bat, squirrel, raven, hare, hedgehog, bear, and badger. Really interesting. I'll have to look at that. I totally missed that this had spreads in it. I thought it was kind of weird that it wouldn't have spreads. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at that, especially that 12 card one. That looks really interesting. Okay, so that's the book. Now we go into the cards. These are not in order because I have been working with them and with the oracle. But this is the card back. It is fully reversible, as you can see. So if you do read reversals, the card back will not give you any clue as to whether that card is upright or reversed until you turn it over. And now here we have the Green Mother. This is the equivalent of the Empress. I love the hair, and I love all the little hedgehogs. She's a little cute one in the back. I mean, these details, and the 2 squirrels up in the tree, and there's a bird in a nest here. I just love all the fine details of these cards. This is the Keeper of Boons. The keepers are the kings, and boons represent blessings or favors. And again, I just marvel at the detail. Then we have the 7 of Boons. We have the 4 of Spells. And here we have the fairies going further off into the forest in a fairy circle. The oldest one. This is the equivalent of the Hierophant card. We have the Keeper of Challenges, which is the King of Swords. We have the Huntsman. We have the 8 of Challenges, which is the equivalent of the 8 of Swords, and just feeling stuck and trapped. Often there's a blindfold involved in the imagery of the card. Here, looks like cloth wrapped around her neck. Might be a purple branch, though. It's kind of hard to tell, but you get that same idea. We have the Seeker of Spells. We have a Moonlight, which is the moon card, and here we have the hares or the rabbits, because of course a lot of cultures can see a rabbit in the moon, the indigenous cultures. And then we have the 2 of Challenges, which is the 2 of Swords, and being faced with a choice, having to make a decision. We have the 8 of Spells. Whoops, this one just flew out, which makes sense. It's the Ace of Challenges. Ace of Swords. We have the 2 of Spells. Pickup sticks. That's what I always think of when I see this card. You remember that old game, Pickup Sticks? And then we have the Folly, which is the same as the Tower card. Strength. Here is the Weaver of Visions. I love the titles of the court cards. They're just so mystical and romantic sounding, you know, so much better than saying Page, Knight, Queen, King, you know, the same old thing. Then we have the 7 of Spells, the 10 of Visions. The suit of Visions is the same as Pentacles. And then we have the 9 of Visions, and here you have the coin being thrown into a wishing well. We have the 10 of Challenges. And I don't know, I haven't read the book meaning of this card, but it always reminds me of Sir Percival from T.H. White going after the questing beast. And he's going after the questing beast over so many years, he gets old on his quest and all run down, and his sword is broken here. And I'm betting dollars to donuts that's probably who is depicted. You know, let's check. Because now I want to know. Because that's what I always think of when I see this card. Oh, I turned right to it. Hot diggity. Okay, an aged knight sits weeping, his faithful steed at his side. He is racked by despair and defeat. Many long years he has quested in this forest, pursuing a mythical beast who became his life's obsession. There you go. Did I say Percival? I meant Pellinor. King Pellinor. I'm sorry, from T.H. White's The Once and Future King. And if you are into this sort of thing and you've never read The Once and Future King, oh my God, get thee to a bookstore ASAP. Get that card. Get that card. Get that book. Oh my God, it is so good. I've read it twice. Okay, let's see. It says here, along the way he fought bravely with countless other knights, never shirking in service to the cause of righteousness and nobility, but relentless time has claimed him at last. All the fight has left him, and the beast has not been seen for a very long time. The old knight's sword and helm are battered and rusted. His quest is over. Perhaps it was mad to begin with. When this night appears to you, take it as a message that it's time to face reality, cut your losses, and decide where to go from here. In a way, it can be a relief. This is as bad as it gets. You don't need to fight anymore or pursue an impossible dream. You get to lay down your sword and walk away. You can't win, but you are also done losing. Wow. Meaning at a glance, these are going to be your keywords. Defeat, surrender, ruin, the death of a dream, and give up and move on. A closer look. The knight's helm bears a feather from the white raven, but that ally has flown. And the white raven is depicted on the Ace of Challenges in this deck, which is the same as the Ace of Swords. So this deck is the 10 of Swords. This card. I'm sorry. I'm kind of loony today. Okay, let's see. So there is King Pellinor. Interesting, because in the Oracle, the questing beast is in here. It's really cool. We have the Keeper of Visions and the 7 of Challenges. The 6 of Visions. And look in this card. I want you to see the little owl in the tree. It is just so doggone cute. Look at him. He's reading a book. And look, there's his little house. Oh my gosh. I mean, and there's 2 little critters and the rowboat down there and the fairies. I mean, you see all the detail in these cards. Oh, I just love it. Love this deck. It's a lot of fun. And then here we have the Weaver of Boons. The 6 of Boons. The Seeker of Boons. The 2 of Boons. The 4 of Challenges. The Council of Animals. And one of the spreads is named after this card. Then we have Suspension, which is the fairy stuck in amber. This is the equivalent of the Hanged Man. The 6 of Spells. Spells are wands. The Seeker of Visions. The 3 of Challenges, so 3 of Swords. And this is Hansel and Gretel, and that's their father, leaving them in the forest because he can no longer afford to provide for them. It's really awful. And then we have the Six of Challenges, the Seven of Visions, the Three of Boons, Starlight, the Two of Visions, with Two of Cups, the Forest Lord, which is the Emperor, the Child of Boons, the Five of Challenges, the Wide World, which is the same as the World card in other tarot decks, the Child of Visions, the children are the pages, of course. Then you have the Weaver of Challenges, which is, you know, the Weavers are the queens. And we have the Nine of Spells, the Ace of Boons, Sunlight, which is, of course, the Sun card, Three of Visions. Here are the three bears before they run into Goldilocks, who steals their porridge. And then we have the Liar. This is the same as the Devil card. Ace of Spells is the Ace of Wands. Three of Spells. Man, these cards are just stunning. Four of Visions. This is the Four of Cups. The Enchanter's Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and then we have the Enchanter himself. This is the Magician card. And we have the Keeper of Spells, the King of Wands. Five of Spells, which is the Five of Wands. The Five of Visions, which is the Five of Cups. The Five of Boons, which is the Five of Pentacles. The Fairy Wind, which is the Chariot from the Major Arcana. You have the Eight of Visions. The Seeker of Challenges, which I'm pretty sure depicts the Black Knight, even though I have not read the guidebook. I'm pretty sure that's who this is. Then we have the Lovers. And I'm willing to bet that's probably Lancelot and Guinevere. Let's look right quick at that one too. Let me see. Okay. Okay, it doesn't say it's them, but we can say it's them. And I'll read you that meaning too, since I have it open here. On a hot summer's day, with the scent of wild honeysuckle casting its drowsy spell, a pair of lovers rest in the shade. They sing together in a pleasing harmony. Under the greenwood tree, who loves to lie with me, and tune his merry note into the sweet bird's throat. Come hither, come hither, come hither. Their song ends with soft laughter, the sweet sound of untroubled joy. These forest dwellers are outlaws from society who have chosen a life together to fulfill a common destiny. Oh, it could be Maid Marian and Robin Hood. Theirs is a love out of legend, enduring, encompassing, eternal. Come what may, the lovers face their challenges side by side as equals. Both wear archery braces on their wrists, and their bows stand close at hand. But in this moment, there is only peace and all the world in each other's eyes. Yeah, it's got to be Maid Marian and Robin Hood. This card is not about trifling romance. The lovers represent true partnership and the life choices and sacrifices that come with commitment. Though the lovers shown here are man and women, soulmates find each other in every gender combination. Then you have meaning at a glance. So again, these are your keywords. Love and passion, life choices, soulmates, belief in love's destiny. And then a closer look. This is the part of the meaning that's going to draw your attention to a particular symbol on the card. And that is the song the lovers are singing is from Shakespeare's As You Like It, Act 2, Scene 5. Honeysuckle symbolizes devoted love and affection, as do the two turtle doves. So then there are the turtle doves and the honeysuckle. Alrighty. We're almost through the deck now. Here we have the Ace of Visions, which is Ace of Cups. We have the White Heart, which is the Fool card. the Child of Spells, the Weaver of Spells, the Nine of Challenges, which is the Nine of Swords, the Four of Boons, which is the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Boons, so Ten of Pentacles, the Forge, this is the Temperance card, the Wise Woman, this is the High Priestess, the Child of Challenges, which is the Page of Swords, the Ten of Spells, the Black Shuck, which is the Devil card in this deck. I thought that was really a nice touch. And then we have the Hermit, the Nine of Boons, and finally we have the Eight of Boons. So this is the Forest of Enchantment Tarot by Lunea Weatherstone and Marilla Allwood, published by Llewellyn in 2019. If you'd like to see me do a reading using this deck, this is the deck I will be using for the tarot reading for the month of September 2025, which will be the next video I upload here on my channel in a couple of days out here. Do come back for that. And if you'd like to receive a notification of when I upload that video, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button a second time, and this little menu will open up for the notifications. Click on all, and you will receive a notification in your YouTube app every time I post a video. I thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this flip through. Let me know if you have this deck. Let me know if you're thinking of buying it. If you have any questions, let me know. Oh, quickly about the cardstock. It is rather flimsy. You will need to take care with this deck, but it does make it easy to shuffle. And it has a nice shiny finish to it. Any other questions? Let me know. Thank you for watching. This is Nefer Caffrey of Magical Musings, wishing you a blessed day ahead.